wrote it, he finished it, finished on it in his handwriting, and then abandoned it at a university library. And the famous Tennessee Williams scholar, Eileen Hale, was very interested in the Japanese elements in Williams' work, and he mentioned to her, because they knew each other from St. Louis, that he had written a modern Knorr play. And that's all he said, and he left it at that. And then Eileen made it her job to try and find this lost play. So she literally started going, because Tennessee would literally go from university to university and drop off documents and manuscripts, because he wrote every day of his life, so his body of work is enormous. So he would literally just drop drafts everywhere. So she was going from university to university trying to find this play. She finally tracked it down in 1991. The pages were all unnumbered, and she gave it to David Kaplan, who directed this production, who was the curator of the Williams Festival. And him and Annette Sadek, who is a very famous Williams scholar, started to piece this play together. And then finally, in 2008, David presented this production that you saw tonight in Chicago. And then it went to Provincetown, and then it eventually played in the Pollock Museum in New York. And then last year was the 10th anniversary of the Williams Festival. And they wanted to do a retrospective of the best work they'd done over the last 10 years. And they invited us back with Milk Train, and then David said, wouldn't it be very interesting to have the same company perform both the two Japanese plays in repertory, and would we be willing to do it? And of course we jumped at the chance, so David came out to South Africa last year. We rehearsed the production. We then went over to the States, where we performed the two plays in repertory, one sometimes twice a day, one the one, then the other, which is very interesting. Same four actors doing both these wonderful Japanese plays. And then finally, tonight was the South African premiere of this almost lost Tennessee Williams play. So that's sort of the history of where the play comes from and how it ended up here tonight.
Most beautifully put.
So colour obviously forms a strong theme and more than a theme. Would you like to speak to that? I'm noticing sitting here the red tie and the red lipstick and the red water bottle.
Yes, Williams is a very, very visual writer. Even in his earliest plays, he's very specific. He really beautiful stage directions about which colour he wants a dress to be, what colour the site should be. But this is his most colour-dependent production. And that's why David wanted to play almost like in a gallery space, in an open white space with no theatrical light, so that all the colour is actually in the set, the costumes, and the movement of the colour draws your eyes, as opposed to what we were doing conventionally with light. This production is usually staged in art galleries. It's not done in theatre spaces. It was created to be played in a gallery space. So it's like a performance art piece. So all the colour is, so you've got this profusion of red and yellow, the primary colours of the artist as he's losing his mind, and the pristine white and coolness of his mistress's bedroom. And then finally you have the respite of the blue, which he finally changes into blue, and then the Hanamichi is pulled out. So you've been waiting with tension, because you had so much red and so much yellow. And then when she does the Ginza speech with the beautiful confetti-colored banners behind her, it's a complete release. So it was very considered how David wanted the colour to move through the, but it's not just David, it's actually Williams. If you look at the stage directors, he's very specific as to what colour dress she must wear, the colours in the room. So he was a visionary in terms of how he saw his plays and heard his plays.